There's a certain kind of nightlife you start to crave. Dreaming in the dark of iridescent shapes. There are patterns in the ink between the lines. The sadness helps me think. I'm a little bit uncertain, but who isn't these days? Paralyzed, petrified from the unending gaze. If I walk along the empty street, I think I might just see it. The visage of a heart that's been bursting through the dark. Remember why you started. Remember why you care. You're a vision of a galaxy, and all the stars out there. We will never have enough time. We don't have to leave today. I've already spent the years sad. I wanna be okay. Remember why you started. Remember why you care. You're a vision of a galaxy, and all the stars out there. We will never have enough time. We don't have to leave today. I've already spent the years sad. I wanna be okay.
Hello everyone, it's Leah and welcome back to another episode of my Fairycore Let's Play. And there's just a couple of things I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna try my best to make it quick but also explain it to the people that have been keeping up with the series and everything. So yeah, this episode I kind of just want to talk about the world corruption, why it's ending, and also give you guys a tour at the end. And a lot of people actually voted that I just cancel the series and move on from the Fairycore world, but it didn't feel right not to give it another episode to at least explain things to everyone that had kept up with it. And for those that don't really care about the whole situation, feel free to click off of this video. It's just this world means a lot to me, and maybe some of you guys also want to know what happened, so that's why I'm making this episode. So basically, the world had corrupted and I was trying to record a lot beforehand, but there was just a lot of issues happening where my game would crash, I wouldn't be able to get on the server, and just a lot of things preventing me from recording. So I was busy, but I was also trying to record, but I just couldn't because issues kept, popping up and there was just no way for me to record. So basically what I ended up doing because of that whole situation, I ended up removing performance mods as well as some tech mods and things that I didn't think would affect the world. And I play the game, I play days later, I do a lot of things around the world. Things were running smoother and the world was actually generating when I was exploring. And so I do things off camera to prepare for the upcoming episode. And days and days and days and days later, I realized that the world actually got corrupted. At the end, I'm gonna show you guys a cinematic of how it looks like, but it's just basically a bunch of squares on the map and it just does not look pretty, okay? And I don't know what else is broken at this point, honestly. All I know is it doesn't look pretty and there's just a bunch of squares on the map kind of around my area. And basically the whole world, and it's just very, very demotivating. Before I made this episode, I did announce it in the community tab, and I said that I didn't realize that the world and chunks were corrupted. And I also mentioned that, to some people it might not be a big deal, but seriously, the whole world is bordered with squares, and I hate it. It's so demotivating to me. And you guys know how I feel about terrain. It just makes up a lot of the game, and I love to explore, and you know, it just makes me sad that the world got corrupted and it was surrounding my whole map, and it was just something that I couldn't really ignore. And I actually did a poll and I asked what people would prefer, and it was to either continue the world in a few more episodes or cancel the series or move on to a new mod pack or version. And I figured, since, you know, I'm gonna be busy anyway, I figured to just cancel the series completely, but it didn't feel right not to make another episode to at least explain things to you guys, so here I am. I obviously have the backup, but even if I go back to those backups, I just know the world is gonna keep giving me issues, so I think it's just a bunch of mods like all together at once kind of doing all of that. And there's really like nothing that I can do because I wouldn't want to roll it back up, if you guys know what I mean, just because I had those issues beforehand and it was really hard to play and record anything. I also decided against continuing the world because it is the end of school for me and I have 2 months of literally testing every Monday, so there's really just like no time for me to redo it and, you know, put everything back together and put everything in a new world, even if I wanted to move on. So I figured that for now, I'm just going to end the adventure of our Fairycore world. Don't get me wrong, I'm nowhere near done with the whole Fairycore aspect of things because I really wanted to get into the fairy mods. There's a bunch of mods that I feel like I didn't even get to touch, and really everything we did here on this mod pack has just been building and getting started and getting the vanilla things done. So I guess that's why for me, I don't really mind like completely restarting over. As for my future plans for a Fairycore world, there's still a lot of things that I want to do, like I have mentioned. And you know, there's fairy mods that I want to get into, there's tech mods that I want to get into, and especially the cooking mods. Oh my god, I definitely want to play with them in the future because they have been so fun and has kept me quite entertained in this series, I'm not gonna lie. I really hope you guys understand. It really saddens me to say goodbye to this world, but at the same time, I'm very proud of everything that we've done here. So yeah, and on top of that, I'm just super appreciative of everyone that has supported this series, and I'm really sad to see it go, but my Fairycore world will forever be in my heart. One last time before we go, I do want to have a walk around this beautiful Fairycore world. And like I said, I'm very proud of how everything has turned out. So for those that didn't watch since the beginning, this is my little garden that I made. And the idea with my house was just to have like a bunch of structures next together, and they all kind of lead into the same cave house. So this over here is my kitchen segment, and over here is the main entrance, which is kind of like my living room. And look at this adorable plant. I'm literally obsessed with this plant. It is so cute. But yeah, when we come in, I have my kitchen, which is actually like a kitchen that I'm really happy with. It just has, you know, the cooking station, a bunch of pots around, and I even have a mini bar as well as a dining table. And over here is my fairy pantry where I just have a bunch of things stored, and I even have some things growing in here. A bunch of apples and different kinds of fruits and a bunch of assorted things. Over here, I also was gonna put like a wine area, but I never got the chance to do it. But I do also have jam and a bunch of cute different foods that I really like. And these food mods in this mod pack just make me so happy. So we're actually gonna take a bunch of different foods that we could have throughout this episode, or the remaining of this episode anyway. And I'm just like completely obsessed. Okay, there's like moon cakes, there's tea. I just love looking at all this food. About you guys, but I love food mods, and just looking at how cute they are just really motivates me. And over here we do have my little living room that never really was touched, but I do have a villager here that traded me a bunch of mending books and emeralds. So yeah, and these were things that I wanted to actually show you guys because I ended up getting a bunch of ancient debris, as well as blocks and blocks of diamonds from the Rechiseled and the loot bag mod. Up here is my cute tiny cozy bedroom, which I wish was expanded, but never really did. And here was gonna be like a little like middle kind of main room. And I also started growing some trees for the integrated mods because I actually wanted to work on a storage system, but obviously the corruption happened. And up here in the staircase was supposed to lead to like a really pretty room. And this over here was actually my skeleton spawner. Now this spawner was stacked, honestly. It just has a bunch of things that I was collecting, and I even started like organizing my maid collection. It makes me so sad because I really wanted to do like a wardrobe with all of these things, and I was only missing a few colors, and same with like these costumes. And I also had a bunch of like loot bags, and oh, it makes me so sad. But I was gonna open all of these on camera, but it's okay. I actually thought about doing that, but I don't really have the storage space to do that. So I decided against it. And over here is the hallway that leads to the kitchen as well as the workshop hall. And my workshop hall is basically storage and just like where things I work on are located. And I also had a bunch of pretty armor. And as you could see over here, I was getting ready to create like my own big like celebrity wardrobe, if you know what I mean. And yeah, and I even expanded all my storage over here, and I was gonna have like an automated storage system. And I've just been like organizing everything. All of these chests are all from my loot bags. I actually opened a ton off camera, and I got a lot of really cool things, but I'm just gonna kind of show you guys like what they look like. But these were the chests. It just has a bunch of crazy pretty things in here, which honestly like really kept me going. Like the loot bags in this mod pack was like amazing, and everything is just so pretty. I'm gonna place this thread down. I just think that looks really cute. And we also have some glowshroom terrarium, which I'm gonna place around as well. Oh, that is so pretty. Got these Starbuncle gifts, which gave me a bunch of random Ars Nouveau things, which is really cool. One of the foods is like a pudding, and it looks so pretty when you place it down. But yeah, I also had a bunch of these like loot that I found. And these Expectrified orb, I'm just gonna use them up because it is the end of the series. And I just think it would be satisfying to see how much we get. And we now have 51 levels. I also had a bunch of really cool artifacts and a bunch of really cool weapons. Also, a bunch of like spawn eggs actually. So maybe some of these will bring just to test them out. Also my lake, which I really wanted to remove all the wood for, but it's fine. Oh, my llama. Goodbye, my trader llama. Bye, I'm gonna miss you. Oh. And goodbye, Gem. Goodbye, my blue wisp that I never named. And goodbye to you, my lovely villager friend. Oh, this is so sad. Goodbye, my trader llama and my fairies. Oh my gosh. And just like this beautiful world, I feel like has transformed a lot since you got here. And also Bubbles, Troubles, Winky Butt, all my fairies. My axolotls that I never tamed or really named. And over here, my sick fairies. And over there, where we basically seek shelter all that time. And this way, when we go over up here, we just have a bunch of like my crops where I grew a bunch of items. Blossom, Buttercup, goodbye. Over here, an area that I didn't really get to work on, but when I did, I really loved it. Basically, we just have a pathway into my enchanting tree, and I'm just like obsessed with this. So this is the magic tree, and this is where my cruncher is. Oh my god, my cruncher. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, and this is where I would enchant everything. And up here, I was supposed to have some cute like farm over here, and my apiary that I never got started with. Oh my gosh. And up here is where I was supposed to do like pathways and everything, which was gonna be so cute. And obviously my pathway to go up, and just like a bunch of areas that I cleared out because I wanted to put like a cute like pond here or like a statue. And obviously over here where we had made our barn recently. Also, I cannot forget my buddy pal, Sporling. Oh my gosh. Sporling, I'm gonna miss you so much. And all my noisy animals. My sheep, my cows, my pigs. Oh my gosh. So sad. I hate saying goodbye. But this is how a mooncake looks like, you guys. Tell me this is not cute. When you take a bite, it literally like disappears. Over here, the rest of my animals, which I never move because there's way too much of you guys, honestly. Basically everything I've done in my area, and I feel like I didn't actually do much in 10 episodes, but I'm also really proud of how everything turned out. I felt like I really like took my time on things, and just looking at the way this world has turned out has made me so happy. And honestly has inspired me a lot. I think that in the future we could make bigger builds and take even more time on them if I have to. But I'm just really happy with the way this Fairycore world has turned out. And I hope you guys have enjoyed it as well as much as I have. Also, this creeper is running away from me because of like a fairy or a cat shoe that I have. And we are gonna sleep for the last time. Oh, this is so sad. Now what I'm gonna do is actually spawn some of the spawn eggs that I have. So this one is an ender football. Oh my god, you guys are so cute. This is not my last time playing with this mod because I think that these things are genuinely so cute. And then we're gonna spawn the gloop. This is like supposed to be an end mob. Oh, that is actually so sick. Okay. See, we couldn't even adventure out into the world to see these mobs because I could never really explore with this mod pack as it would lag a lot. And when I took out the mods that I took out, they helped me explore out more, but it did corrupt the chunks. So, and over here we have a spruce creeper. Oh, you guys are so sick. They're scared of me though, but they're sick. And we also got a snow leopard. Oh, they're so cool. I also wanted to make a zoo on this mod pack, so. And then here we have some soul wanderer mushroom girls. Oh my god, you guys are so cool. This one is a capuchin monkey. Oh no! Are you trying to attack me? No. Chill out. And here we got a pike, which is a fish. Wait, that's a huge fish. We also got this flower fox seed, which I don't really know what it's supposed to be. I think... I don't know. This is some sort of seed, but I don't really have a hoe right now, so we won't do that. And obviously we have the anthill spawn egg, which is literally an anthill, which is pretty... Oh my god, what is that? Wait. We're gonna take these out. No. I didn't mean for this to happen. This is kind of cool though. Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay. My game crashed when I spawned those anthills. So I think Grimoire basically crashed a mod pack too. Which is so crazy. I had a feeling this is how the series was gonna end, so I figured I would just bring you guys along the adventure. But yeah. Well, that is officially our last time in the world. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this series because I know I have, and next series that I do, I just really truly want to be able to explore and, you know, have the mods that I want to play with. So next time I'm gonna be sure to like keep a lookout on everything and really test it out. So one more time, thank you so much to everyone that has supported the series, and I super appreciate everyone, and I really hope that you guys tune into my upcoming projects. I still have a lot of things planned, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye!